I mean, our distribution is pretty extensive now. We work with every major grocer. I remember going into, I think it was ASDA, and they said, what does your marketing plan look like? And they wanted to know that we were going to buy some billboards and we were going to advertise in the newspaper and all this. And I said, we don't have one. And he said, well, you don't have one. So what is the plan? I said, the plan is put these bottles on the shelf and they'll sell. And he goes, that's the plan. You want me to just put the bottles on the shelf and they're just going to sell themselves? I was like, that's the plan. And he goes, all right. And so we gave it a go. And our packaging was so distinct and that was on one of our brands, Bathtub Gin. And it's really a labor of love. It's wrapped with brown paper, twine, wax dipped. It's almost 3 minutes just to wrap each bottle on the production line. And it's an enormous cost to make this product look the way it does, but it is so eye-catching and tactile. People literally want to take it off and feel the paper on it. And so it worked, and the rate of sale was better than they were used to. We didn't spend anything in some comprehensive marketing plan. They put it on the shelf and it sold.
And truthfully, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the kind of guy that walks down the aisle and it's like the images, or it's like I once bought a bottle of wine just because it said Black Bear wine. I was like, oh, I know Black Bears. Okay, I'll try it. And then I bought it. And then
I go for the nicest looking bottle, like the shiniest, fanciest looking one. So I'd probably go for yours if I saw it. Because you're going to make an impression, so you go for the wine bottle that looks nicest.
Or like Cristal.
Or like the rose gold bottles, like Ace of Spades. You've got a gold champagne. It kind of stands out more. Or like the Dom Perignon ones that glow in the dark. Those ones are really cool.
Oh, so yeah, fancy.
And that definitely works in kind of the luxury end. And we've always tried to be kind of in the certainly premium, but not quite luxury. So kind of accessible luxury, everyday luxury end.
That's the everyday luxury, because you don't want to spend like £1,000 on a bottle, but get it looks a little extra 10, 20, 30 pounds, and it looks a lot nicer, it tastes a lot nicer.
Actually, based on what I've read, is like there's now an increase of premium drinks being offered now, just because millennials are now looking to, pursue tipsy, but also look good for pursuit of tipsiness.
Sure, and they want to drink less generally, but actually, when they're drinking less, they want to drink better.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, all those trends just work in our favor. We don't do anything that is not really, really good quality, like almost stunningly good quality, and we've quite organically seen a lot of growth, just as all we need to do is make our products discoverable. And we find that we're growing our audience.
Yeah. So it's the actual increase of premium drinks has increased by 13% this last year. So just even the sheer number of competition or sheer number of options is always on upgrade for the $25 or more.
Well, and gin in the UK is now £1 billion market.
Yes.
It has exploded over the past 10 years. And flavored gins in particular have done very well in the past few years, and we're quite agile, so we can make new brands very quickly. We launched a Jaffa Cake gin last year.
Oh my
Jaffa
word.
Cake gin.
I actually went to a gin tasting. I think it's either Jamie Oliver or who's the chef that shouts the one that swears, Gordon Ramsay. One of them has a gin tasting bar in East London, and I went for someone's birthday before lockdown a couple of years ago, and there were all kinds of gin, like all the flavors, like Jaffa Cake. They had like Oreos gin. They had weird flavors, and I didn't like most of them because I don't like gin. Okay. But I thought, when are they going to do like a tequila or like a craft tequila or like a whiskey bar or gin? I found a whiskey bar in Manchester, but now I have Maverick Drinks. So
everybody has a gin for them. You just haven't found yours yet.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Gin makes you sad and makes you cry. I'm a very happy person, so I don't have time to.
No, that's old wives' tale.
Exactly. He knows.
It's all alcohol. It's all alcohol.
No, tequila makes me energetic and happy. Same with champagne. Gin, I just don't like the taste. And yeah, wine makes me sleepy. Red wine makes me sleepy. So I know which ones are for the right occasion.
We'll find one for you. Don't worry.
We'll find one. Yeah. We'll sample it until we get it right.
As long as it takes.
Yeah. So even in the food and drink industry, like let's even talk about what is the most desired drinks that most people go ask for when they go to grocery store. So do you guys have a guess? Like in UK, like do you think it's gin, wine, beer what?
Wine.
Tequila,
beer and wine.
I mean, yeah, beer is probably still king, but when it comes to spirits, despite gin's phenomenal growth, I'd probably still say vodka over gin. Vodka is still kind of the king of mainstream.
Yeah, I'd agree with
good college drink. It's my drink of choice, if I needed it to be my Friday night. So actually wine is the number one asked about thing when people go to stores, then whiskey, then craft beer, and then local made crafts. So tequila, I like tequila, that ranked at around 9.
That's because I'm not the average man. Oh. I'm a man of finesse.
Okay.
Man of fine taste.
Yeah, Instagram is